Welcome to my channel Buddha Tell Main. The monks under Buddha had a rule they would only stay at one's home for a maximum of 3 days. This rule was passed by Buddha himself in order to avoid trouble for those who served them. When Buddha and his disciples traveled across lands, they used to stay in poor households and villages for 3 days, and it didn't bother anyone from giving them a place to rest. All monks, and Buddha himself, found a home among many in these villages, and at the end of the 3rd day, they rejoined at the village square and continued on their path of seeking. One fine day, they reached yet another one of these villages. As Buddha and his disciples were sorting for homes to stay in, one of Buddha's disciples, Ananda, was invited by a prostitute to stay at her home. She was a young and beautiful woman. Ananda told her that he was willing to stay, but he would have to ask Buddha first. The prostitute responded, "Really? You need permission from your teacher." "No," Ananda said. "I am sure my teacher, Buddha, will not tell me to refuse you, but it is a norm to ask." "Fine," said the prostitute. So Ananda went to Buddha and told him, "Buddha, a woman wants me to take shelter at her home during our 3-day rest, but the woman is a prostitute." Buddha leaned back and said, "If she is inviting you with so much affection, you should not reject her invitation. Go and stay in her home." This didn't go well with Buddha's other disciples, who started questioning why he sent him to a prostitute. "This is against a monk's code of conduct," they said. Buddha answered, "Well, I guess we will find the truth in 3 days." And the disciples went silent. Ananda went to the prostitute's home and stayed there for 3 days. The rest of the monks started spying on them and were reporting everything back to Buddha. Buddha remained silent and didn't respond. On the first day, they heard music and Ananda and the woman singing. A couple of the monks said, "This is it. He's gone." On the second day, they heard them dancing in the home, and now everyone echoed, "This is it. He's gone." On the 3rd day, they were literally singing and dancing, and at this point, the monks realized that they would not see Ananda anymore for the rest of their journey. So after 3 days, every monk gathered together as they were set to move to their next destination. They were all eagerly waiting for Ananda. Some of them agreed that he would not be coming back, but what surprised everyone was not that he came back, but that there was now a new member in their gathering, a female monk. Everyone scratched their heads, except Buddha himself, who said, "If you know what you are doing is right, nothing can corrupt you. Instead, you change the corrupted." Buddha himself welcomed the new monk to the gathering, and they proceeded on the path to seek together. You see, in life, nothing can corrupt your mind if your willpower is strong enough. In our society these days, we are growing increasingly suspicious of each other, but we are all here to save each other and to help each other. Don't judge a book by its cover. Every one of us, deep inside, is the same and deserves the same chances. Avoid idle chit-chat about what is new in the village or in your town. Stay calm, stay modest, and always believe in the power of motivational stories.